Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Thursday, October the 5th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your room. Any questions you might have for me, you can use this email address and the address to get into the room. There's your link and we send you an email. Click on the link, send you an email. You create a password one time and you can come into the room. It is a free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our trading room. And I open the room at about 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And that's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic at 9:05. And if you want to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is a link you can use. There's a promo code there for you. All right. Well, I am having to keep an eye on one trade here. One trade that I'm in, this CYCC. I just don't want to see it get down below 2. If you're in the room, you know what I'm looking at. But let's take a look at some of the trades I did today. And this was sort of, for me, a bit of an interesting one because this got beaten up yesterday. Shop got beaten up yesterday. If you know who Citron is, you know they're... Okay, just 1 second, please. All right, so I did get out of the CYCC at 198. So I'll watch it again. I'll show it a little bit later. But anyway, want to get to this shop trade. So yesterday, shop got hammered by Citron. Again, if you know who they are quote-unquote the notorious short seller. And really took the stock down quite a bit. Let's back this out just a little bit. You can see what happened. This is the drop. And basically calling them frauds, etc., etc. You know what they do. So anyway, bottom line is that I wanted to short this one if it got down below 100. So notice in the pre-market it broke down below 100 right there. Then it popped up again. Was watching it, and I ended up taking the trade, taking the short right here at 99. 99, let's put a little mark there. That's close enough. So I got into this short right here at 99, and man, I would like to say I held all the way down to 93.29. Not quite. I covered some at 96 and 97, and then back at 99 as it moved back up. So I was actually hoping for a much bigger move, maybe a $10 move, but just wasn't to be. So that was the shop short, and again, I don't normally do things like this in the pre-market, but it just looked so tempting. All right, now let's take a look at. I'm still in this GNCA. So yesterday, this I had an alert. Actually, I think this one came on the Tommy scan yesterday at around $1.44. Did nothing, but I'd set an alert right about here at 153. I think it was taking out a high. If I go onto the daily chart, yeah, I wanted to see it clear this level right there, get over the whole number, and the half number at 150. So bottom line is I took the trade. Back to the 15-minute time for candles. And I took the trade at 158. Okay, waited a little bit. Took the trade right here. And man, look what it did. Got all the way up to 215. I mean, that's just a tremendous percentage increase. Again, I'd like to say that I sold everything up here. I sold some on the way. I sold some at 169, 178, and I did sell some at 203, and I still own a little bit. Not much, but I still do own a little bit just in case it pops back up over 2. My get out now is probably 186. If it takes that out, I will be out of the trade. Then this was the next one, iTech. What an unbelievable trade. I wish it could have been even more unbelievable, but it, again, take a look at the daily chart. So this came, back it out a little bit more where you'll get a clearer picture. So I had set an alert right here at 2. It looks like it's about 220. All right. These look at the highs right there, right there. And so I set an alert already. I must have been alerted to it on this move up here, and so I looked at it, and I don't even know when I set this alert. It doesn't really matter. This is a price alert, and so I set the price alert using a very, very easy way of doing it within Trade Ideas. Also looked at all the little buys that Holly had early. Now, didn't work. I mean, it really collapsed again. But anyway, I got this alert at 220, the price alert, and this made me cry a little bit because I wasn't in it for this big move. But I got in at let's see, 223. Right about here, 223, and I sold at 237 and 247. I sold at 237 as it was moving down. I mean, you never know. I mean, these things can just collapse on you also. And I really should have probably put an alert right here, and then I could have maybe taken some more and participated in this massive move. I mean, my goodness, remember, that would have been over $1 had I been able to hold on some. But anyway, still, on a percentage basis, still an excellent move for me, and, was a good trade for me to have taken. Now, I'll say this, Holly did not have a very good day today. I tried ESV. This is the one that really kind of appealed to me. Because, and I'll watch it tomorrow, because if you look at the daily chart, back it out a little bit, you see the void. Looking left, you can see that it has some room. So I liked the way it was. And it was just over the whole number. The alert was at 606. I actually got into the trade at what was the price? 609. Waited a little bit. So I got into the trade right about here. And it did have a little pop up to 615, but then it just really sold off, and I got out of the trade at 601. I just didn't like the way it was trading, and I got out of the trade at 601. So, and there were other Holly alerts, and they, Holly just had an off day. A little bit surprising, perhaps, because, the market was ripping today. Again, what else is new? And there were some on all the alerts, all the strategies that made the cut were long plays. But it happens every now and then. Holly is not infallible, and you just have to. It doesn't bother me. We certainly had enough in the room to, on our discretionary trades. This was just a tremendous one. Real pointed this one out in the pre-market that, maybe on a break of 70 or 71, I can't remember, that this might continue. Again, this one has been was absolutely beaten up on, deaths from, I can't remember what they do exactly. It's a bio, of course. But I think it really was an overreaction. That's what everybody was saying anyway, overreaction. The doses were prescribed incorrectly, something like that. And anyway, this is now definitely on the comeback trail. So this also came from the Tommy scan right around here. And that has just been maybe almost a $20 swing on that one. And let's see. That's really about it. I tried Capstan. I see it is back again. I might take a look at it again. A nice little pop on the daily. Has a lot of room, some room if you look left. I got into this one. I think it was at 10. What was it? 105. I got out at 1. It just didn't. When these things don't move really quickly, I get a little worried, especially when they're still close to the whole number. I find that a lot of people might just, exit very, very close to that whole number. So that's why I got out of it, but I can always get back in at a later date. And I'm in this one, and this one is a potential swing trade for me. Again, from the Tommy scan, if you take a look at the daily, you'll see what it's looking for. Basically, there are stocks that might be starting to turn around. So I'm in this one at 1210. I'm hoping to hold it, and I'll give it some room because it is a potential swing trade. So I'm hoping to hold it, and we'll see what happens. And that is about it. I will get back into the room now. Here we go. So again, if you want to email me, you can use this email address. And to enter the room, just follow this link, create a password one time. Come into the room. It's a free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to participate. I'll open the room at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. And I get live on the mic at about 9:05. And this is a link you can use. Just to give you an idea, Trade Ideas would cost you about $4.40 a day for our premium service and $2.08 a day for our standard. That's with the promo code that is there. There you can, of course, just take month-to-month subscriptions. The promo code will be good for the first month only. All right. Well, thank you very much for listening. I'll get back into the room and hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.